Hello, dear students. Very good morning to you all. In today's class, I start module number 2 for you. Till today, I taught you all the topics from module number 1 slowly, so that you can become familiar with computer programming languages. I hope now you have got some capabilities to understand what is computer program. I hope you have become thorough with how to write simple C Python programs also. Then what is the main objective behind learning this module number 2 from that Python? The module title is like this: iterative, strings and files. As the module title itself will tell us that in this module we learn 3 topics. First, we discuss about the iterative process in Python. Next, we discuss about how to handle the strings in Python. Next, we discuss about how to work with the files in Python. Definitely in VTU main examination as well as in the internals, we found some questions on iterative statements. We find some questions on strings. We find some questions on files also. Minimum 2 questions will come on all these 3 topics in examination. In today's class, I start introduction to iterative statements available in Python. First of all, we need to know what is the meaning of the word iterative. Iterative means, as you know already, iterative means repetitive process. If you are doing any work repeatedly, that is what iterative. Or in computer terminology, that is also called as loop. If you are doing any task repeatedly, that is what we call iterative process. Why we are going to do some tasks repeatedly? So that we can get some results. Until certain conditions satisfies, we do some work repeatedly. For example, you come to engineering colleges repeatedly. How many days you are going to come to engineering colleges? Till you complete your UG course. That is what the repetitive process you do. Once you complete your engineering course, you won't come to engineering college. I think you understood. How many times you read the notes? Repeatedly you read till you understand. Once you understand, don't read it. That is what the iterative process. Then what is the iterative? Iterative or repetitive means what? Repetitive process or called as iterative process also. Sometimes it is necessary for the programmers to inform a machine to do some task repeatedly. You are all programmers. You need to inform the machine that, dear machine, can you do this task repeatedly till certain condition satisfies? That is possible by 2 iterative statements supported by Python: while and for. Python supports how many loop or iterative statements? 2. One is while, one more is for. Definitely we find questions on while as well as for in examination. First we discuss about the while in detail, explanation, syntax and some programming examples. Afterwards I teach you explanation for, then syntax of for, then programming examples on for. Then this iterative completes. Have you understood? Very good. First I teach you while. Look at the example first. I give the example for while also. I give the example for also. Okay. So that you can understand the importance of iterative statements. Now you have to develop a software or tell the machine that, dear machine, can you print the hello world message for 10 times? Then how do you tell a machine to print the hello world machine for 10 times? Print hello world. What is the output? Can you tell me? Print hello world means hello world will be printed on monitor. How many times? Once. Now same printf you write 10 times. Printf hello world, printf hello world, printf hello world, printf hello world. 10 times you have to type it. Then run the program. Then how many times hello world will be printed? 10 times. But whether can you type it practically 10 times? Time consuming process. You can type it for 10 times. What about to print it for 1000 times? Practically it is not possible for us to type the same instruction 100 times or 1000 times. Then what we do, whichever the statements we want to repeat now, that one we write in while. See here, while is a keyword. Here one condition is there, colon is must. Here you can see the tab gap also. Here you can see the tab gap also. Now these two will be repeated. How many times these two will be repeated? If I value is lesser than or equals to 10, it repeats. I value is lesser than or equals to 10, it will repeat. I lesser than or equals to 10, it repeats. Whenever this condition falls, repetitive process stops. I explain it very slowly. What is the value of I for the first time? Tell me. What is the value inside I? 1. Then 1 is lesser than or equals to 10. Yes, true. Hello world prints first time. I equals to I plus 1. Means I becomes 2. I becomes how much? 2. 2 is less than or equals to 10. Yes. Second time hello world. Then 2 plus 1 how much? 3. Next 3 is lesser than or equals to 10. Yes. 4. 4 lesser than or equals to 10. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 less than or equals to 10? No. 11 times hello world is printed. Hello world, hello world, hello world, hello world. Then the loop completes. Then thank you. Thank you prints only once. See here tab gap is there. Here there is no tab gap. Means inside the body of while we have written 2 statements to be repeat. I think you understood. This is a code to print the message hello world for how many times? 10 times. 1 is less than or equals to 10, yes. 2 less than or equals to 10, yes. Like this. I hope you understood. Same problem can be solved by using for also. Afterwards I teach you in detail. Now as a bird's view I am explaining, don't worry. For I, you have to type for I, in you have to type compulsory. You can see here in is a key, in also we use. Then we use the for also. Then I is a variable. Range is a function. Range is a function. And first one is the beginning value. Up to where? Up to 10. This is beginning value. This is the last value. This is every time addition of how much? 1. First time I will be 1. Next 1 plus 1 2. 2 plus 1 3. Every time addition of 1 takes place. Here if you type 2, no, every time 2 will be added to I. If you type 3, every time 3 will be added to I. Now I am typing 1. 1 means first time I will be 1. Hello world. I becomes 2. Hello world. I becomes 3. Hello world. I becomes 4. Hello world. Whenever I reaches 10. Hello world. Whenever I becomes 11, range completes. Thank you. Means we solved the same problem, but here we used for. But here we used while. First we discuss about while only in detail. Then we discuss about for iterative statements topic completes. I think you understood. Very good, and keep it up. Now I explain you while in detail. In exam, if you get a question on while, how to explain? First you have to explain what is while. It is important. It carries 1 marks. Then write the syntax of it. It carries 1 marks. Afterwards draw the flowchart for it. Afterwards draw the flowchart. First you have to explain while. Next write the syntax. Then flowchart. Then give example. If you do so, you get good marks in examination. I think you understood. Okay. Now what is while? What is while? While first of all see the syntax. While is compulsory. Any condition you give depending on problem to be solved. Then colon is must. Here tab gap is must. Here then statements to be repeat. You can write many statements here. Afterwards statement X means remaining statements will come at the left side. This is what the syntax. This is entry controlled. Before repeating these instructions only, machine will check the condition. This is entry controlled loop or pre-test loop. First it will check the given condition for true or false. If it is true, repeats. True, repeats. True, repeats. True, repeats. False, no repetitive. Statement X. This one only I have written here. This is entry controlled or pre-test loop. First it will check the given condition for true or false. If it is true, these are true block of statements. Executes. Again it will check true, repeat, true, repeat. This process of repetition continues till condition becomes false. Whenever the condition becomes false, it will stop. This is what the explanation and syntax. Now see the flowchart. This is how to check the condition. Diamond we use. First machine will check this condition for true or false. True, it repeats statements. True, repeats. True, repeats. True, repeats. True, no, false. False means it will not repeat. It comes back. False means it will not repeat. false means it will not repeat, remaining statements will be executed. And this is what explanation of while I have written in my notes, and it is called entry control low because it will check the condition first, afterwards repetitive process starts till condition becomes false. Understood all of you? Very good. Now I give you some examples for you. One example is very simple, just only I told you how to print hello world for 10 times. This is a Python program to print hello world message for how many times? 10 times. I is 1, 1 less than equals to 10, hello world. 2, 2 less than equals to 10, hello world. 3, 3 less than equals to 10, hello world. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. L1 less than equals to 10, no, thank you. Hello world printed 10 times, thank you printed once. Understood? Very good. Now here what I do, I will ask you one question. Here I write I comma. Here I write I comma. Now tell me the output. This is the output. Means first time I is 1, 1 hello world. I becomes 2, 2 hello world. 3 hello world. 4 hello world. 5 hello world. Means with serial number we get. See the second program. This program and this next program both are same. Here just I used I. What is the output? First time I is 1, 1 hello world, 2 hello world, 3 hello world. With serial number I am printing. Python script to print the message hello world with serial numbers 1 to 10. See, if you do small change in code, we get different results. Understood? Now one more question. I remove this hello world now. Now can you tell me what is the output? First time I is 1, 1, 2, 2 prints 3, 3 prints 4, 4 prints 5, 1 to 10 number will be printed. This is the next example. Python script to print 1 to 10 numbers. First time I is 1, 1 less than equals to 10, 1 will be printed, 1 becomes 2, 2 less than equals to 10, 2 will be printed, 2 becomes 3, 3 less than equals to 10, yes 3 will be printed, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, L1 less than equals to 10, no thank you, 1 to 10 numbers will be printed. Next instead of printing 1 to 10, I want to print 1 to n. 1 to n means what? See the next program. Input. Enter the value of n. I enter suppose 15. 15 will be stored in n. Understood? First time I is 1. 1 is less than equals to n. Yes. 1, 2. 2 less than equals to n. Yes. Whatever n you enter, up to there we get the numbers. See, I started my explanation with simple program, but I improved the code and I am showing you all the examples. I think you understood. Very good. Now I run and I will show you. Okay, see here I am running the program. I typed it for you to print the message hello world for 10 times. I is 1, 1 less than equals to 10, hello world, I becomes 2. This is what just only I explained for you. This is to print 1 to 10 numbers with serial number. This is to print 1 to 10 numbers. 3 programs I have written in a single. I run and I will show you. Run module. See here, hello world 10 times printed, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, hello world printed, thank you. Next, last, what happened? 1 to 10 numbers are printed. I think you understood. Okay, not able to reduce the screen size here. Don't worry, I hope you understood. Okay, sorry, you can see the output of third program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. You are not able to see. It's okay, no problem. I think you understood. Dear students, have you understood? Very good. Means in exam, if you get a question on while, you have to explain while, you have to write the syntax of while, you have to draw flowchart, give some examples. Okay. In next class, I take you some more examples on while. Please don't miss. Watch the video. I will send you the notes also. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care. If any doubts, please ask.